Today, we explore a question that has sparked debates worldwide: can India surpass China's GDP? India and China, the two largest nations by population, are powerhouses in the global economy. Both have unique strengths and challenges. Let's dive into the factors at play. The current scenario as of 2023, China's GDP stands at approximately $19 trillion, making it the second largest economy after the United States. India's GDP, in comparison, is around $3.7 trillion, placing it as the fifth largest economy globally. While the gap may seem significant, India has been growing at a faster pace. In 2022, India's GDP growth rate was 6.8%, compared to China's 3%. The population factor: China's population peaked at 1.4 billion in 2022 and is now declining due to aging demographics and lower birth rates. India, with a population exceeding 1.4 billion, is expected to grow until at least 2060, offering a demographic dividend. A younger population means a larger workforce, more consumers, and higher economic potential. Manufacturing and industrial growth: China is known as the factory of the world, with manufacturing contributing over 27% to its GDP. India, on the other hand, has lagged, with manufacturing accounting for only 17% of its GDP. However, initiatives like Make in India aim to boost manufacturing, attract foreign investment, and create jobs. India's goal is to increase manufacturing's share to 25% of GDP by 2030. Technology and innovation: China leads in sectors like 5G, AI, and robotics, with companies like Huawei and Tencent driving global innovation. India, however, excels in software services, with its IT sector contributing $245 billion to the economy in 2023. India is also emerging as a startup hub, with over 100 unicorns valued at more than $1 billion each. Infrastructure development: China's rapid economic rise has been fueled by massive infrastructure spending, accounting for nearly 45% of its GDP. India has increased its focus on infrastructure, with plans to invest 111 lakh rupees crore, $1.35 trillion, under the National Infrastructure Pipeline by 2025. Projects like bullet trains, smart cities, and highways aim to improve connectivity and productivity. Energy and sustainability: China is the world's largest energy consumer, heavily reliant on coal, but it's also a leader in renewable energy, installing over 50% of the world's solar capacity. India ranks third in renewable energy capacity, with ambitious targets like achieving 500 gigawatts of renewable energy by 2030. Green energy investments could propel India towards sustainable growth and reduce dependency on imports. Trade and exports: China's exports totaled $3.59 trillion in 2022, compared to India's $770 billion. India is focusing on diversifying its export basket, targeting sectors like electronics, pharmaceuticals, and textiles. By signing trade agreements with countries like the UAE and Australia, India is positioning itself as a global trade hub. Education and human capital: China spends 4.7% of its GDP on education, while India spends 3.1%. Improving education quality and accessibility is crucial for India to harness its young workforce effectively. India produces over 1.5 million engineers annually, but bridging the skill gap remains a challenge. Challenges ahead: India faces hurdles like bureaucracy, income inequality, and underdeveloped healthcare systems. China, meanwhile, struggles with mounting debt, geopolitical tensions, and an aging population. Both nations need to address these challenges to sustain growth. The road ahead for India to surpass China's GDP: it must sustain high growth rates of over 8% for the next 2 decades. This requires structural reforms, policy stability, and global competitiveness. China's slowing growth offers India a window of opportunity, but it's a race against time and challenges. conclusion, the question isn't just whether India can surpass China's GDP, but how both nations can contribute to global prosperity. India's journey is one of resilience and potential, and with the right strategies, it could redefine its economic future. Thank you for joining us on Silent Stories. If you enjoyed this discussion, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more thought-provoking content. Let's continue exploring the stories that shape our world.